The best way is so we can compare apples to apples, the 5 countries that students go to. Ivy League institutions, we consider those top institutions in the world. The institutions that are ranked in the top 500 universities. Generally, when we look at the United States, UK, Australia, New Zealand, about 1% of their institutions are ranked Ivy League. Examples of an Ivy League institution in the United States would be Harvard, or MIT, or Caltech. UK, it'll be Cambridge, Oxford. Australia, University of Sydney, University of Melbourne, maybe University of Adelaide. New Zealand, maybe the University of Dunedin or Christchurch would be considered their Ivy League. So there's not many of them. And then under that is Tier 1. If we put an Ivy League institution from India, I guess it would be IIMS, IIT, University of Delhi. Tier 1 example, I think, would be University of Pune, would be considered Tier 1 here. Tier 1 in the United States would be their state universities, like California State University. So this is how the breakup is. And there's a lot of perceptions are a lot different than reality. So if we look at this and we see how many institutions there are in each country at a certain level, we also have to think, so yes, they have the top. USA has the top 10 institutions in the world. But after you go past that, what is their real ranking in education? And the United Nations does a ranking every 4 years. And I managed to dig up those rankings from the United Nations Organization of Economic Cooperation and Development. And it might shock you when you see this. So this is is the United States the #1 country in the world for education? And almost everyone says yes. Or if they don't say yes, they say the UK is. But in reality, how many of you are going to MIT, Harvard? Anybody? Anybody going to Caltech, Oxford, Cambridge? These are the unattainable institutions. They're ranked the best in the world, but most of us can't get into them. And even if we can get into them, the United States has over 5,000 institutions. So we often think, unfortunately, because of Hollywood, you watch a Hollywood movie and some kids at a university in the United States save the world.